In today's video, I will show you how to make GNOME Desktop look like macOS Sequoia. This is a step-by-step guide for customizing the GNOME Desktop in 2025. You can also use this guide with other GNOME-based distributions. Now for this tutorial, I will be using EndeavourOS with features GNOME 47. Now without further delay, let's get started. Now, as you can see, this is a fresh installation of EndeavourOS running on my laptop. In just a few minutes, we will make it look like macOS Sequoia. Now first, open Terminal and update the system by running relevant command of a distribution. Now before proceeding, install Timeshift, a backup tool that allows you to create snapshots of your system. Then launch the Timeshift and create a backup of your entire root system and home directories. Now this backup will be used to restore if anything goes wrong after installing the macOS theme. Now go ahead and click on Create to save a snapshot of your current system state. Next, install Flatpak using your package manager and add the FlatHub repository. Now we need to install some essential tools for GNOME customization. Now install GNOME Extension Manager, GNOME Twigs, Git, and other dependencies. Now let's adjust some settings. Open Settings application. Go to Multitasking and enable Hot Corners and Active Screen Edges. Now open your web browser, navigate to this link and download the Cupertino icon pack. Once downloaded, double-click the file to extract it. Then cut the extracted folder. Go to Home directory and press Ctrl+H to view hidden folders. Now create a new folder named .icons and paste the contents over here. Now open Terminal and run this command to clone the wallpapers repository. Then navigate to the clone repository and execute the script files to install the wallpapers. Then navigate to this website, copy the URL and clone it using the git command. Then navigate to the clone directory and execute the installer script. To understand the usage of this script, run the following command for more information. For now, I will execute the installer with specific arguments to achieve a macOS-like appearance. The "-n option with the argument white sir sets the theme name. The "-d option with the argument all installs all theme accent colors. The "-m option applies the Sequoia style. The "-N with the argument stable enhances the Nautilus interface. The "-L option adds support for libadwaita-based applications. The "-shell option customizes the GNOME shell. For example, the "-L with argument apple sets the GNOME shell activities icon. The "-H option with the argument bigger increases the panel height. And lastly, use --round to make maximized windows rounded. Now press enter to execute the installer. Once the installation is complete, it's time to run the tweak script as the root user to theme the GNOME Display Manager. Now I will use the following arguments: the "-G to theme GDM, the "-ND to prevent darkening the white-set theme background image, and lastly, the "-B to set a custom background." Next, we will theme Flatpak applications and Firefox. Now first, close Firefox if it's running in the background. Then rerun the same script again without root and include the following options: the "-F with the argument flat to make Firefox resemble Safari, the "-F to theme a Flatpak applications. Now press enter to execute. And finally, run this command to override the GTK theme for Flatpak applications. And that's it, you have successfully installed the themes and accent colors. Now let's enhance the user interface by installing some extensions. Open GNOME Extensions Manager, click Browse, and search for Blur My Shell and install it. Next, install User Themes extension. For additional customization, consider installing extensions like Dash2Dock Animated, Searchlight, and GNOME 4X UI. Also install Comfy's window effect and Magic Lamp to add the genie effect when minimizing or maximizing app windows. Additionally, install the CoverFlow tab extension to modernize the app switcher. Once installed, click on this tab to view the downloaded extensions. Now let's tweak the extensions. Adjust the CoverFlow settings to your liking. Now press Alt plus Tab will display a timeline-style view of all running applications. Now click on Blur My Shell settings. Disable the blur effect for the panel and dock. Then open Burn My Window settings. Disable the far effect and enable the focus effect. This ensures smooth transitions when opening or closing applications. Next, click on Searchlight settings and add a shortcut for opening Searchlight. I recommend using Ctrl plus Spacebar to invoke it, similar to macOS Spotlight Search. Then enable these options. Then go to Appearance tab and increase the width by 0.26 and height by 0.40. Now set the border radius to maximum and enable background blur. Now pressing Ctrl plus Spacebar will bring up a Spotlight style search interface. Now open the Tweaks application. Go to Appearance, change the icons to Cupertino Sonoma. Under Shell, select the White Sur theme with your preferred accent color. I will use the default dark theme for now. Then under Legacy Applications, match the theme with the GNOME Shell. Now at this point, your GNOME desktop should have a macOS inspired look. You can always revisit the Tweaks application to customize GNOME Shell as needed. Now select Window from the sidebar. Enable Minimize and Maximize buttons. Change the button placement to the left. And enable Center New Windows. Now let's change the wallpaper. Right-click on the desktop, select Background and choose a wallpaper that suits your style. After configuring your GNOME desktop, reboot your computer to apply all changes. Now keep in mind that this theme is not flawless and certain applications installed via the Snap Store or built with GTK4 frameworks may not display the theme as intended. If you ever decide to remove the macOS theme, follow these steps. Open Terminal and run the installer script with the appropriate options to delete all the installed themes. Now run the tweak script with the -R option to remove GDM, Firefox, and Flatpak theme support. And lastly, use the Tweaks application to switch to the libadwaita theme. Disable the installed extensions and reboot your system. I highly recommend using Timeshift Backup to restore your system to original state. And that's pretty much it. This is how you can make your GNOME desktop look like macOS in 2025. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section down below. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Ryle. I will see you in the next one.